Brad Pitt isn't sure his relationship with adopted son Maddox is salvageable after Maddox has gone off to college in South Korea. The Once Upon a Time in Hollywood star is said to be incredibly sad at the idea his eldest child hasn't been receptive to his mother Angelina Jolie's efforts to mend their shattered relationship. Maddox hasn't been receptive, a source told Us Weekly of Jolie's attempts to reconcile her son with the Ad Astra star. And for Brad, it's a tremendous loss. Pitt and Maddox have maintained a schism in their bond since the two allegedly got into an altercation while the family was traveling on a private plane to Los Angeles in 2016. The Ocean's 11 star was investigated for child abuse in the incident, but was cleared of any wrongdoing. The father-son duo continued to be estranged after Pitt and Jolie split in 2016. Still, Pitt hopes he can remedy his relationship with the former A-list couple's other son, Pax Jolie Pitt, 15. With Maddox overseas, Brad is also hopeful that Pax will also be interested in reconnecting without the influence of his older brother, the insider added. In a video obtained by In Touch Weekly, last month, Maddox was asked whether Pitt would visit him in college at Yonsei University in Incheon, South Korea, and Maddox was diplomatic, if vague. "I don't know about that or what's happening," he said. When asked if his relationship with Pitt was over, he replied, "Well, whatever happens, happens."
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise. But is it even there to find? Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise.
Angelina Jolie will be leaving her role as Special Envoy with the UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, after 20 years campaigning in support of forcibly displaced people around the world. Jolie, in a joint statement with the UNHCR, said she wanted to tackle a wider set of humanitarian and human rights issues. "After 20 years working within the UN system, I feel it is time for me to work differently, engaging directly with refugees and local organizations, and supporting their advocacy for solutions," Jolie said as she looks to work beyond the UNHCR orbit. The Hollywood star has spoken out for a solution to global refugee flows from war-torn countries like Syria and criticized former U.S. President Donald Trump's executive order targeting Muslim-majority nations and restricting refugees from entering the U.S. in 2017. Her joint statement with the UNHCR said Jolie will continue to support refugees and issues around forced displacement. At a time when the world is facing complex, multifaceted and interconnected crises, she plans to engage with a wider range of actors on a broader set of humanitarian issues as well as work more directly with local organizations, the statement added. Jolie has worked with the UNHCR since 2001, first as a UN Goodwill Ambassador and then in 2012 she was made a Special Envoy. She completed around 60 field missions to meet with displaced people seeking refuge from forced exile, including most recently traveling on behalf of the UNHCR to Yemen and Burkina Faso. After a long and successful time with UNHCR, I appreciate her desire to shift her engagement and support her decision. I know the refugee cause will remain close to her heart, and I am certain she will bring the same passion and attention to a wider humanitarian portfolio. I look forward to our continued friendship, UN High Commissioner Philippe Grandi said.